Hey yo guys, Plays and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be making a new Boneworks video which is going to cover a new Boneworks mod. Now this mod essentially allows you to make custom maps and put them straight into Boneworks. So in today's video we are going over this map here which is from Half-Life 2. So if you've ever played Half-Life 2 before and you went through most of the campaign, this map probably does look pretty familiar from where we are. Now this is called Ravenholm. This is a pretty popular map back from Half-Life, so like I said, if you have played the game you probably do know what it is. Anyway guys, apart from that, I'm going to say let's get straight into today's video and we're going to be exploring this whole map, going over a few more details about the map, and apart from that one, let's get straight into it. So the way this mod does work is by importing a map into Unity, exporting it as a certain thing, and then putting it into a folder which the mod then reads. Now, the way that this map was made was the original Half-Life map did get ripped out of Source 2 and then put into Boneworks or into Unity and then got exported as it was and then added to the mod. Now, another cool thing about how the mod works is everything, or a lot of the things in the scene, if you make them, you can interact with them. So as you can see here, I can play with a lot of these meshes. A lot of them do move. Now, there are obviously static ones like these ones, which you can't move, but it's good to see a mixture of dynamic ones at the same time. So one of the only things we can't do yet is grabbing, since we don't understand or know how to do grabbing yet, since there's a way of doing it, but we need to find the correct modules to do it properly. Now, another cool thing I do like to show is back to the whole dynamic meshes, we can move things like this, so I can go ahead and hit this out. Now you can see it moves around, I can push it all the way down, I can rip it off. It's a really cool thing to see, to be honest, since we can interact with it in different ways and use it almost like it's a normal map. Now, aside the video real quick, I did decide to start working on my own custom weapon. Now, this is a cram, but I am working on. There's a lot more work that is needed to make the hand better, so if you hold it from a certain angle, it doesn't look as good. However, there's a few other things to do with collisions and stuff, but it does work pretty well, and I can interact with all of this stuff the same way as you would. Everything does work pretty cool, which I do enjoy about this, and making custom things for this game is a lot more fun than I enjoy from making Fortnite videos, so I'm going to continue to make Boneworks videos and continue with this. Now, back to the video, and back on the topic that we're talking about, I personally think this map would be really good for using a hide and seek map. Now the reason I say it'd be good for hide and seek is since look how dark the map is. Now, you can barely see anything, and I can barely see where I am, so it makes it a good map to choose from. This map's absolutely huge, so I mean this is only one map. People can make many more maps on this game now. So this is just a small concept to prove how you can work custom maps. So let me go ahead and grab a flashlight real quick. Now you can see if it wasn't for my flashlight, there is no way I'd be able to see in here. Now it's a really good looking horror map. Now, not that I think Boneworks horror maps would never really be made, since there's no way of really jump scaring people, but just to see the sheer detail on this map as well, which is honestly really cool. So if any of you have played Half-Life before and you want to see this map, and if you enjoy Boneworks modding, when this mod is released, I definitely recommend you guys checking this map out, since it's a real cool feature. Let's check out some of the new areas and some of the other places we can take a look. Now this is another cool thing we can look at. There is a trap in the middle of the map here, which is fully physics-based, so I can go ahead and come to this side and start spinning it around. So you can go ahead and hit this and watch it spin around, so if I run towards it and push it around, it would keep going. Now, the issue is if your body keeps running into it, it does seem to stop it, since obviously it literally takes the littlest tap for it to go really quick, so there's a little issue with that, but I'm pretty sure that I may be able to kill a nobody, which would be pretty cool. Now, continuing with look around the map, it is a lot bigger, which is obviously known, and the stairs do become a bit annoying, so the only thing I don't like about this map is the fact that walking up the stairs, you do need to jump up every individual one. Now, this building here is another big thing, and I also think it would be cool for hide and seek. Just the map in general would be cool, so if you guys do want to see a tutorial for this or a hide and seek or anything like that, make sure you do leave a like on the video. Now, coming through here, there is another building over here which we did start off on, and it does have a upstairs with generators. So honestly, this map is absolutely huge. Like I said, I definitely recommend you guys checking it out and just giving it a go. The mod is really easy to install when you get to it as well. It's as simple as just dragging and dropping a few DLLs, which we'll put in your mod folder. So that does use Melon Launcher, which is another cool thing, since Melon Launcher is a really easy thing to use. Now, one more cool thing I do want to show off is how we can move this car. I'm not sure if we're meant to be able to, but it's really light, and I mean pushing that car it's just so easy. Now, that is pretty much all I do need to go over in today's video. Once again, just if you do get time to check out this map, make sure you do. Now, the first time I did record this video, it did get corrupted, so if it does seem a little bit out of standard to usual, that is why, since I did try to get this video out today. Now, apart from that one guys, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a like on the video and you do subscribe to the channel. Apart from that one guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.